Hello, thanks for joining me this afternoon. It's Suzanne from Personal Peace Clinic. Something really sad I heard about today that I just want to talk to you about. It's about relationships. It's about a couple that I thought would be together forever, and I heard today that they're not going to be together forever. And it made me think of how many other relationships are crashing all around us. And I just want people to know that it's possible to get out of that situation, to actually help that situation just by knowing that you are the one who's responsible to make yourself happy. So what I see is a lot of people going into relationships expecting their partner to make them happy. Let me tell you, that is going to crash for sure. It's just a matter of time. Because no one else on this earth can be the one who makes you happy. The only person who can do that is you. Now, if you look around at the relationships that work, you'll see that those participants in those relationships, the couples in those relationships, are actually taking responsibility for their own happiness. They're not looking to their partner to make them happy. They know somehow, or they've learned, that it's not possible for that other person to make them happy. And so they take responsibility. When they come across a problem in the relationship, they look to themselves and go, okay, there's something wrong here. I'm unhappy. I need to find a way to fix this and feel better. I can't blame my partner for this. I can't blame anyone but me. There's something going on for me, and I can take my power and reclaim my happiness. There's a way that you can do that. Now, just imagine if everyone did that. I don't think we'd have anywhere near the broken relationship rate that we have. I mean, it is said that 50% of marriages fail. I actually think that number is a lot higher, because I think a lot of relationships fail that don't even get to marriage. And I know for sure that a lot of people are living in relationships that are unhappy. Now, none of that is necessary. If everyone took responsibility for their own level of happiness, then, if you think about the two partners in the relationship, this one says, okay, it's my job to make me happy, and this one says it's my job to make me happy, and then they come into the relationship and they share with each other. Now you've got a strong relationship. But if this partner's looking at that one and says, well, I'm unhappy and it's your fault, you're here, it must be you, and, vice versa probably, because this one's now getting defensive, then it's going to crash. It has to crash. Or it's going to be a miserable relationship. And that is not good for anyone. Now, we know for sure that being in an unhappy home where mum and dad are fighting is bad for children. But so is separation. Kids survive separation. Absolutely they do. They're very adaptable and they can survive separation. But there's a lot of misery and resentment and hurt in a separation of a relationship, particularly when children are involved. And other people in the family are hurt too. I'm sure you don't have to look far afield in your life to see the damage that is done when people are in the breakdown of a relationship, and people get hurt and feelings get hurt, and resentment builds up, and hurt people hurt other people, and it just builds and builds. None of it's necessary. All that has to happen is for each person to take responsibility for their own happiness. When that happens, then things are very different. Now, if you know anyone in that situation, or perhaps you're in that situation yourself, I want to offer you today some time with me. 30 minutes of my time I'll give you for free, so that we can talk about what needs to happen to get you from where you are in your current relationship, or not in a relationship, perhaps if that's your situation, to where you want to be. And that, if that's to be single and happy, then that's perfectly fine too. But the thing is, you need to be happy, not miserable, and not staying out of a relationship because it's easier or safer to do. You've got too much hurt from the past, or too much pain from the past, or, you're afraid that you can't trust your own judgments or something like that. It's completely possible to be free of all of that and get to a place where you can have happiness in your life, and hopefully in your relationship as well. So I'm going to put a link to my calendar in the comments below, and please feel free to contact me and we'll book a time and we'll spend 30 minutes discussing where you are now and what needs to happen for you to get to where you want to be. So I hope that's helpful for you. Please share this video with others that you think it might be helpful for. And I hope to hear from you. I'd love to help you out because happiness is absolutely possible. Thanks a lot. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.